Jennifer, in the meantime, is from Minnesota. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm fantastic. Thank you for taking my call and changing my family.
Well, I'm honored. You changed your family. I just showed you how. You're the hero. How can I help?
I'm in kind of a pickle, and I have searched all your podcasts, and I cannot find you talking about disability student loan discharge.
Mm-hmm.
I have already applied for this. The school helped me, actually, kind of crazy. And then afterwards, they told me that there is a 3-year post-surveillance period where if I get a job and I basically make any type of money, they call it under the poverty level here for 2 people, which is basically any amount of money. All my student loans come back, plus the interest that I didn't pay on them.
Yeah, because you weren't permanently disabled.
Exactly, but they're still trying to push me into doing this. I'm just not sure what to do because
Are
while
you
I was
permanently
sick,
disabled?
I don't know yet. I want to say no. I want to say no.
SSI?
I want to fight against it.
Are you on
Yes,
SSI?
I am. Yes, I am.
I would take it.
Really?
And then if you go back to work, then your student loans are there. If not, they're gone.
Okay.
And if you go back to work, we'll just put them on. We'll revert to baby step 2, knock out the student loans. How much student loan debt have you got?
$72,000.
Mm-hmm.
$26,000 of that is
when you were
interest.
working, what did you earn?
I earned about $42,000 a year.
Doing what?
I was a bookkeeper and a general manager for an office.
What's the nature of your disability?
I got Lyme disease, and it took them 4 years to find it.
Yeah. We lost one of our guys off the staff here. He's out on long-term disability, the same thing. And it took him 5 years to find his.
Yeah, that.
He thought he was just lazy because he felt like crap all the time. And
Yep, I felt like crap all the time. I had memory issues.
Yep. And he
thought it together.
He says like having the flu for 5 years. So,
yes.
But he wasn't lazy. He was just hurting. Anyway.
Yeah. And in that process, I lost my home. I lost my vehicle while I was trying to figure out what was wrong with me because everybody else just thought I was lazy too. And then my kid's dad passed away as well, all in a 4-year period.
Wow. Well, and so you're currently receiving SSI.
2 forms. I get 771 SSI for myself, and then I get 980 for my son whose father passed away, death benefit.
You get that whether you have disability or not. Okay.
Right.
I have $11,000 in debt. The Lyme disease is being treated, right?
It's being treated, but it's a long process being treated for Lyme disease.
I know.
And I'm like, am I going to get 100% better? And they're basically throwing their hands up in the air and saying, we don't know.
Right.
And so for me, it felt like when I was doing this discharge thing, like agreeing to be disabled for the next 3 years. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you are, but you're also saying, if I get better, we're going to praise God and pay $72,000 off.
Yeah.
I would gladly take the $72,000 back if your health returns in return for your health, right?
Right, because the interest on this is just astronomical. I have $46,000 I actually took out in loans, and the $26,000 is just the interest since I've been sick.
But 3 years of interest is not that much.
Okay.
It's probably another $6,000.
Okay, that feels a little less scary.
Yeah, I mean, think of what's your interest rate?
5.5.
Okay, so that is $3,000 a year.
Okay, that is a lot less scary.
Okay.
Because I was thinking it was going to be like 26 over the 3 years again.
0.05 times 72. Okay, it's $3,000.
Okay.
All right, and so that's your interest rate, and that's the interest accruing per year. So about $10,000 a year, or $10,000 over 3 years if you go back to work anytime during that time. If you go back to work after 3 years, it's still forgiven, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we just continue the treatments. I don't know. I'm not a medical expert, and I don't know what your prognosis is going to be. The only times I've had experience with it is the one guy that worked here, and I knew one other guy that had it. And it's been a bit of a slog for both of them to return to health. And I suspect you might have a 3-year window to get back to health. And if you have a 2-year and 6-month window, you stay out of work for 6 months and let this go by. And then you get back to work, even if your health returns. Don't go back to work with 2 months left on the 3 years to run and blow the whole thing up. Sit there for 2 more months and let it go by. And because that's what it's for. That's how it's designed. And you're not lying and you're not cheating anybody or anything like that. But if after a year you're ready to go back to work and you have to get the student loan debt back, well, fine. We had it set aside if things went bad, but they didn't go bad. They went good. And so you're back to work and take it on and knock it out. Yeah, yes, I would take the deal because of the way we're talking through it here. After walking through the kind of the critical thinking, the worst case scenario, best case scenario, and you look at the actual math and put all the pieces on the table to make the decision with, and that's how I would do it. So, hey, good question. I'm sorry you're facing this. I know that's been a tough run for you. And living on $1,600 a month is no picnic with a baby. So, especially when you don't feel good. All right, we're going to put you through Financial Peace University as our gift to help you walk through this. Hold on, and we'll have Kelly pick up and get that done for you.